Getting better at guitar is hard. The internet is always going to be full of musicians who are more skilled than you. As a guitarist in this climate, it can be hard to think that getting better is even possible, let alone worth it. Here are 3 things that I remember as an aspiring professional guitarist whenever I start to get discouraged. First thing, some things just take time. What I mean here is when you're practicing and learning new skills, you're always looking for shortcuts. And with some skills of guitar, there aren't really any shortcuts. You just have to put in the time, put in the consistency, and let the results come when they do. 2 skills like this that I'm currently working on are building up my speed and my fretboard memorization. Both of these things just take time to develop, and it's honestly really frustrating at times. I wish that I could just play faster. I wish that I could get past the tempo plateaus that I've been at for months and months. But that just takes time and consistency. There's no shortcut for me to be able to play faster. I just have to put in the reps every day and keep at it and be patient with the rest. Second thing, any time spent on the fretboard counts. When I first wanted to become a professional guitarist, I had these visions of being able to practice for 4 hours a day, just sitting by myself, having this really intense focus time to practice and, hone in my craft. But what I realized pretty quickly is that that's not the reality of the situation. I still have a full-time job that I work to support myself and my family financially. I want to spend time with my wife and my dog and my 2 cats. In order to make it as a professional guitarist today, I need to spend time making content and videos like this one. I have to do social media shoots and rehearsals with my band Lighthouse Logic, who you should all go check out right now. When you add up all of those other things, there's not really room in my schedule left to have 4 hours of intense, focused practice time every single day. And I used to get really down on myself about that, wishing that I could just cut some stuff out of my schedule in order to make more time for practicing. And while that's a viable option for some people to do, that works for them, what I realized was that I spend a lot more time playing guitar than I realized because of how much I play guitar outside of my focused practice time. I usually have focused practice time for about an hour a day to work on my personal goals. Besides that, I spend a lot of time in our studio recording things for my band. I spend a lot of time recording things for my master's in music technology program that I'm in. I have band rehearsals that I go to. I have to learn a new song every week for the weekly covers that Lighthouse Logic puts out. I play guitar in a YouTube video or for content purposes. If I were to add up all of this time that I take during the day playing guitar, it adds up to about 4 or 5 hours a day anyway. And what I needed to realize was that that time spent playing guitar, even if it was outside of my focused practice time, still counts towards me honing my craft, becoming a better guitar player, and maintaining the skill set that I already have. Now, don't get me wrong with this. You do always need time set aside for focused, structured practice. But if you're pursuing music as more than a hobby, chances are you're playing guitar more than you might realize. So have a little grace with yourself if you feel like you don't have enough time set aside for your intense practicing. Number 3, remember to have fun. Let's face it, music can totally be a grind. It's not fun all of the time. Even if you're not pursuing anything in the music industry, which is notoriously unfun, right? Being a better guitar player isn't always fun. It's not always fun to learn the notes on every string of the fretboard. It's not always fun to sit down with a metronome and try to play exercises faster and faster and faster. That's not always fun in a normal sense. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it sucks. At the end of the day though, music is at the very least supposed to be rewarding and ideally supposed to be fun. That's why we do it. We do it because we love it. Sometimes when you're in the grind, it can be easy to lose sight of that. However, especially if you're going to pursue guitar professionally or in even just a more serious way, you've got to make guitar playing your drug of choice. It has to bring you happiness and it has to keep bringing you back for more. When I catch myself losing sight of that fun aspect of playing guitar, I know that I have to take a step back and find those things that will make it more enjoyable for me again, that'll make it fun. Whether that's spending more time learning different songs, more time writing, more time improvising, whatever it is, I really focus on those aspects for a little while to make sure that I can be having fun with this pursuit. I hope some of you guys found these tips helpful. Guitar playing, as awesome as it is, can be discouraging at times, so anything we can do in order to build each other up is really important. If there are any other tips you guys have for working through discouragement in your guitar journey, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what kind of content you want to see in the future. See you guys in the next one.